I love your costume, but I hate your view.
It is.
You literally, you don't want women to get abortions.
Kill the child. If you want to.
Today we will be debating woke Roblox players. Yeah, something like that. Let's see how this goes.
Antarctica real.
First of all, I can refute it with brute fact because you don't seem to
all the way,
understand how that works.
thousands of miles in
I can explain how you don't have a
okay,
basis
you
for
could say no.
perfection, and you think that humans are the pinnacle of the universe.
What's the only
And maybe
Why is abortion wrong?
you're killing.
Let me come on here and state a fact and hope
They don't-
You know what? You should have been
me
aborted.
and piss me
I've been
feet,
hearing
but
that for a
obviously
while.
a lot of people don't
Who the hell is that?
Just wait in line.
I'm a breed.
Okay.
Bro, what?
Why I think
Is
abortion
this-
is wrong is because you're killing an unborn baby that should have value, and it should be just as important as me and you.
You're an unborn baby when you're aborted.
alone.
Huh?
You don't want.
What'd you say?
Why, therefore?
Right, come on.
You have to talk about what the precondition
Brother.
Sister.
I'm down with you. Sister.
You said brother, so.
Let me tell you something.
Why do you think abortion
You
is
think
right?
abortion is wrong. Let me give you some good arguments, okay?
Okay.
First of all, you're a man. You cannot abort, you cannot birth, you cannot get pregnant. You don't get to have an opinion. Second one, if I don't want the baby, I'm not going to keep it. If I don't want to birth the baby, I do not care. I'm not going to birth it, I'm going to abort it. Third of all, why do you care? When it gets aborted, it's not a baby yet. It's nothing. You can't see anything. It's a clump of cells. It's not a baby. It's nothing.
Exactly, it's a clump of cells.
Okay, I'm about to
Yo.
cook here.
Do you remember when you were
So.
in your mom's womb? Do you remember when you were a baby in your mother? No, you don't.
I'm sure I do.
Hey, just
Can
let
you
me
shut
talk
the
to
door
her.
of anybody talking to you?
Okay. Do you remember? I mean, I can ask a separate question. Do you remember anything when you were 2 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 years old?
You don't.
Exactly. You don't
Wait,
remember.
hold on. Oh, 2 years old.
1
I
years
thought you
old.
said 12.
2 years old.
1 year.
You don't remember
2
anything
years
in the
old.
womb? 1 years old, 2 years old? So we shouldn't be basing
I think
value on
that
if someone can remember. Dementia patients have value and they can't remember. So your
I think I
argument is
remember.
flawed.
I think I have a clear memory when I was like 2 or 4.
Yeah, but like I said, a dementia patient can't remember either. They don't have less value.
Yo, what?
But why do you think my gender should...
What?
Why do you think my gender
It's not about your gender. It's not about your gender. It's just the fact that you cannot be able to have an abortion, you cannot get pregnant, and you cannot birth a child. You've never been through it. You don't have any idea what it feels like. And that's my point. Like, as long as you can shut the hell up. You know what? I hope anyways,
So,
shut the hell up.
yeah. Rightfully banned, bro. You don't need to be so disrespectful. I'm sorry. Yo, I have you muted. Okay. So,
Be quiet, little boy.
Oh, dang.
why?
Because I said so.
I mean,
What do you
you.
call it?
The universe is
weird.
decaying.
I just not cooked her, but cooked her.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, it is weird.
What?
Come on.
Oh, you got on your all.
But this is like why
Yeah, no, that's not my. Yeah, no. That's not really my audience.
Okay, so
What the hell did you say?
like I said, why does my gender? So you said it's because I can't do those things.
Well, I'm saying, okay, listen. Why would I have an opinion about something that I can't? Like, for example, okay, let's talk about.
Oh my
You're
god!
motivating him. But what I'm saying is that you cannot possibly go through childbirth, can you?
No,
You cannot have an abortion, can you?
no.
Okay, then why do you think you have why do you think you get to have an opinion about it?
Well, there's morally right stuff and there's morally wrong. Everyone knows right from wrong. Like you don't.
Yeah, but
Just because you
you're not
haven't-
the one. Yo, don't raise your voice at me.
Never raise my voice. Okay. I've never killed anybody, but I can say killing is wrong. I've never stolen anything, but I can say stealing is wrong.
It's possible. Yeah, but it's possible for you to kill.
I love
It's not
stealing.
possible for you to get pregnant.
Why can't I have? Also,
Wait, hold on. Let me just ask him one more
Okay.
thing. Yeah, that's what I want to ask. If he muted you.
I didn't need them.
Yo, did you mute him?
Yes.
Please unmute him. He has something to say, like something actual to say.
No, he's just been rage
He sounds
baiting.
like
He can.
kind of horny
He
one.
can wait in line if he wants to talk to me.
Okay, then you're embarrassing.
I love your costume, but I hate your view.
Why? Why do you
What?
think killing 200,000 babies a day is okay?
Well, I don't personally do that because I can only carry like 1 or 2.
Well, 200,000. There's 200,000 abortions a day, so why do you think it's okay?
Yeah, but that's not me, is it?
Okay, but shouldn't we worry about what's happening? Shouldn't we protect each other?
Yo. Why do you think it's wrong?
Because you're killing
Why
an
do you think-
unborn baby that should have value in it. Just it should be.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
You didn't let me finish.
Are you a woman?
No.
You shouldn't have an opinion on it then.
Why? Okay. First of all, it's not the woman's body. It's not the woman's DNA, and it's not the woman's chromosome. So then they can't have an opinion either.
What is it in the woman's belly?
Who's
Yeah.
carrying it for 9 months?
But why should they be able to kill it?
A letter from
Does
my
she
friend.
carry it for 9 months?
Yes, but why should she be able to kill it? It's not her body. It's not her DNA, and it's not her chromosome. So why should she be able to kill it?
It's her body.
What does that
It's not her body.
Whose is it?
It's not her body. It's attached to it.
What else does it take to
Okay,
that
whose is
a
it?
man? What's a man's
It's
choice
the baby's
as well?
It's
body.
its own body.
Yeah, it's its own body.
Who's
I know,
carrying
not
that body
that,
to
but,
make
like,
it
I'm just
survive though?
clarifying.
Okay.
That same standard could be applied to infants outside of the womb. They're totally and wholly dependent
MICU
on
babies.
their mothers and fathers to take care of them.
Babies after a certain amount of weeks, like when the
Mm-mm.
fetus is in the dead now.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm eating an airhead. I'm eating an airhead. Give me a sec.
Wait.
Get off my side!
In Colorado, they're making 2 long-term abortion centers.
Wait, what's the rules in America?
Having a debate on abortion.
You can't. You
It's
can't
up to the
get
state.
Different per
an abortion
state.
after like a month. I
What
believe.
about your state?
It's banned. It's out of here. Get it out of here.
Completely.
No.
No, that's that guy's from Death. No, what's the last done?
I actually don't know the rule in my state.
It's okay to abort if it's grape and if it's incest and if it's like medically necessary.
The string, you can use like rope or.
But all the other ones are banned.
But what if they just don't want it?
They don't want it. They
Well, then
shouldn't
that's
have.
bad.
If they don't want it, they
Yeah,
shouldn't have done that. Not too hard.
What
It's
if
not
they
like
don't want
eating.
their child anymore? Should they be able to kill their child outside the womb?
But that's a completely different topic.
No, it's not.
It's totally similar.
It is.
They came from their body,
They're
so
both babies.
shouldn't it, if they came from there.
Abortion's different from murder, so you can't even say they're the same
Mm-mm.
thing.
It's literally not. That's what we're arguing.
No,
It's literally not.
it is.
I'll be over
Okay, well then you're just positing that position without backing it up because that's.
You know why? Why should a fetus be put above a mother that has the responsibility to care for the child and is also already alive and has its own life?
Well, a fetus is already
Why
alive.
should a fetus be put above? No, but
I can tell you why it's alive.
I'll leave this alone.
A fetus doesn't have a social life.
Yeah, but it's
A
alive.
fetus doesn't have any standpoint in society at all because it's not alive.
It is alive.
Also, it's a fetus that has no characteristics of a full-grown human being except for the fact that they share human DNA. So why do they get autonomy over an actual human being?
Well, first of all, they don't share human DNA. They have their own. Like they have their own set of
Yeah, they
46
do.
human.
So they are biologically humans. That's the only characteristic that they share. They share no characteristics. So why would we put a fetus above a woman who has to nurture this child?
Who said we're putting it above it? We're just valuing it like a human being, like it is.
You literally, you don't want women to get abortions abortions,
Yeah.
which is actually making the fact that women will be forced to carry children they don't want. And that's bodily autonomy, which is a basic human right. Autonomy is a basic human right.
Well, if they don't want the baby, they shouldn't have been doing those acts.
I think abortion
Oh,
is
it's all here. Hi.
Crazy.
She was just yelling, yelling, yelling.
Look, everyone's scrapping. Here. Yeah, look, everyone's fighting.
I know.
Oh my god, one of the people from earlier.
Yeah, hello.
What's
No. Hi, guys.
It's not basic. You're taking away.
Have yet to define what a human is.
You wait. You want me to define a human?
What we have?
Provably, empirically define what human is.
My definition of a human
You.
is a human that has something that has human DNA and, well, not human, just human DNA, but a set of 46 human chromosomes, which you get at conception, and human DNA.
Now tell me why that is the objectively correct definition of human.
Tell me why that's objectively correct. Well, because every single human has that same stuff. Every human. Not one human doesn't have DNA or 46 chromosomes. Well, they might have 45 or 47, but you see what I'm trying to say here.
So there are exceptions to your definition.
Well, yeah, because there's people with Down syndrome. They're still human.
Lots of chromosomal diseases in existence. Klinefelter syndrome. Others.
Yeah.
Among them.
And I'm not trying to bring religion into this, but like something like with a soul too, I feel like that's reasonable.
Anything with 46 chromosomes of human DNA is
human chromosomes. It can't just be like
human chromosomes. So again, you're using the definition. You're using human to define it.
Well, yeah, it's human DNA and human chromosomes. A dog has dog DNA and dog DNA. Dog chromosomes.
At what point does a wolf and a dog
They have different DNA. Like,
different DNA? Yeah.
well, everyone has different DNA. They can. I mean, I can reproduce with a duck.
You probably cannot reproduce with a duck.
I would hope not. Yeah.
Explain to me what socialism is. But I'm just pointing out that there are blurred
Yes.
These definitions are to some degree arbitrary.
I see where you're coming from.
So you cannot.
What do you define as a human?
Is or isn't a human?
I mean, it's a Homo sapien.
Homo sapien.
Yeah, which is human species.
You can't hear me. There's a fetus in Greek. Why is the Greek definition of a word?
I don't know.
Look at all these men talking about women issues.
So ancient Greek,
About it.
ancient Greek and Latin dictate our understanding of the medical world currently.
It's unpointed.
I hear you.
Damn, that's the only argument you really need.
Only.
What, do you think it's not alive yet, or do you think it's not human, and that's why it's okay to kill it?
I think it's not provably human.
But why? Why? What do you think? What do you think defines a human then?
I don't. That's a great question. I think.
No capitalism.
Depth to that question. Philosophers have been trying to answer this for a long time.
Do you
Have you heard
I mean,
of the,
but we both know.
thing?
But we both know that when you have a fetus in 9 months, it won't be a dolphin. It'll always be a human being if it's in the contents that it's in a human woman. It'll always be a human. It won't be a dolphin or a dog in 9 months. It's gonna be not 9 months, but when it comes out, I mean.
It has nothing to do with you.
Actually, it does. I'm trying to save human beings. Let them live.
No.
I want to give them a chance of life.
Ruby, I am on the pro-choice side,
What
but
about
it's
sexual
true
organs?
that it does have to do with him.
Wait, who's talking? Wait, hi.
What do you say?
Hello.
It does have to do with him. I'm on your side. I'm pro-choice, but it does have to do with him.
I feel
How
like
do those relate to the
Okay,
human,
explain.
non-human dichotomy?
Human and non-human dichotomy.
I don't.
Are they just like organs of humans, extensions of individuals, or at what point does the human gamete reproductive cell become a human?
I think. Well, when they meet, it's conception. That's when I think human life starts. Because think about it like this: that at human conception, two cells or two of those they come together, They make a whole new being with its own personal DNA and a set of 46 chromosomes. And that at the point of conception, it starts to develop. Science reflects that. Science says human development starts at conception. And you can't be dead and develop, so it has to be alive. You know, to develop, you have to be alive. We've never seen something be dead and also develop. So it's alive at conception.
So I agree with that whole thing, except for the part where you said it's a whole new thing. You can't prove that. That's a definition.
Well, you kind of can because it's not a part of a woman. It's attachment, which means temporary.
Well, that doesn't mean it's a whole new being, though. You can't create new DNA. It's a
Well,
combination.
am I my mom? Am I my mom though?
What about clones? If someone cloned made a clone of themselves with a tag in their own body.
Oh my gosh.
How does that? I mean, you know, just like hypothetical. I guess this one isn't really that relevant.
Well, I don't know how cloning works. I don't know if it makes freaking the same set of everything. Because I don't even know if I don't know. I can't answer that truthfully.
Oh.
I was gonna say.
Oh.
I don't know the answer to this question
She didn't know
either.
anything about that.
I think it's the reason why this discussion is so long is because no one knows the answer to the question,
What is
and no
that?
one can prove anything about this question.
What is that?
What's the
So we
question?
can't understand this,
Yeah,
Is this your story?
whether
How do
fetuses
you
or
forever?
children are human,
I mean-
their own
Who's
unique
you?
human entity.
How do I
Because
count?
I disagreed with him.
Why do you think they're not? I mean, they have their own DNA. They have their own set of chromosomes. You know, they
I think
have
there's
everything a
very
human has.
strong argument to be made that they are, but you can't. It's not like there's some kind of higher being that says objectively it's true. We choose as a society the definitions of things like
Hey, dude,
fetus,
I'm
of
looking
conception, of unique
They
identity,
can't like
human,
debate.
based on our own preconceived notions of what life is. But these definitions aren't determined
Like I said,
by some
I
kind
mean,
of objective.
Yeah.
science says that a zygote, embryo, and fetus are the species Homo. You know,
I agree with that actually.
so we can't be really like viewing them the same and saying a donkey and a mule or whatever. A horse and a donkey make a mule. Like that. Those are
That's
two
probably
different.
true. But if we're coming in from the angle of biology and genetic reproduction, then we need to understand that generally our understanding of genetics is
I mean, you
shallow.
definitely have, like, your kids are gonna look like you know? We know that.
Mhm.
But it doesn't mean they're like, I mean, they're their own being. They think they're like themselves, you know? They act like themselves. They might act a little bit like their dad and a little bit like their mom, but it doesn't mean they're like combined. I mean, they're combined, but like, it's not that like they're their mom and their dad combined together, you know? They're their own being. Yeah.
And they become their own being at conception.
Yes. Because they have their own DNA. Because there's only, like, you know, you might be able to make another baby, but it's not going to be the same at all, you know? We could argue if that every time you had a baby, it'd have to be the same DNA, that it's not its own thing. But every time it's a different set of DNA, you know? It's always different. So that's why I think it's its own being, because it's always different. Maybe if it was like this, and it switched between that, you know, and it was those DNAs 2 times, but it's an infinite amount of DNA, you know? If you do it 100 times, it's going to be different every single time. So that's why I think they're their own being and not just their mom and their dad combined. They're their own being.
I think that's a pretty strong argument. Alright,
Yeah.
so let's go with that then. Let's go with that definition of human. A unique set of DNA at conception.
Yeah.
I guess the next part would be, should that being be treated as a human under the eyes of the law?
Under the eyes of the law?
Yeah, because we said earlier that human lives get more priority over animals like dogs or donkeys, whatever. So should we treat...
I'm sorry.
I think it does. I think we should.
I'm so sorry.
I think we should. Because they're a human being. So, and like...
There's a correct answer to that.
Homo sapiens.
Under the Constitution, fetuses are not considered a human life. They
Where
don't
does
have
it
the
say
same
that?
rights as an-
Where does it say that? Well, they
I don't
can't
know
really...
exactly where it says that.
Well, you can't be
look it
saying
up
that if
before
you don't know.
I don't think it says that.
Well, I know that it's there.
We can't just interpret the Constitution in any way we
It's not
want.
specifically listed, but
If it's not
it's
what?
part of the bodily autonomy.
Yeah, but for the history of America, abortion has been legal and, I guess not
Well, yeah.
very socially stigmatized for a long time.
But just because something's legal doesn't mean it's right. Slavery was legal. I'm just saying.
Honestly, yeah, that's completely true.
Like, just because something we can make murder legal tomorrow doesn't mean it's okay, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
a lot of people bring it, well, because it's legal. Yeah, but I think, like, that it should be, I mean, it can't really, under the lines of the law, it's not gonna, like, commit any crimes, you know? Like, what's the difference between it's in the womb, it doesn't have, you know, and then it's out, and then, you know? Do you think that a birth certificate marks human life?
Put a hole through the chest. Just put a hole through your chest.
I mean, depending on your definition, it could, but...
Like how?
Like how? I
Yeah.
mean, if you're alive at birth, if you define birth as being alive after birth, then yeah.
Like I said,
well, not the whole birth certificate thing.
6, 7.
Well, like I said, I think that life starts at conception because at the point of conception, science says you start to develop, and like I said, we've never seen anything dead develop, so you have to be alive to develop. Even though you're getting nutrients off the mother, you know, that's like using machines to stay alive. You're still alive, but you're just using something to help you, you know? It's like training wheels until you're able to stay up on your own, you know? Just because it's taking nutrients from the mother doesn't mean it's its own being, you know?
And there's this idea of
like people on machines, like they're alive. Sorry for interrupting, but people on machines, they're alive, but they're using machines like as an aid, like training wheels, like a baby uses its mother.
And then there's this idea of like representation within the government. Like if you can't represent your
literally just said that. Don't try to change your mind now. Next thing is
like your own concerns, your own hardships.
Is
that something that's
stop interrupting me. Typical leftist. Next
do
thing
you deserve to have your struggles represented? You can't represent yourself.
I can't represent myself. What do you mean? Can you elaborate on that?
Like could a dog advocate for animal rights? In a very broad sense.
In like a hypothetical.
Hypothetical. Don't take this too seriously. I don't like like.
I mean, I feel like if you could rephrase that as like, can a dog talk for dog rights and a cow can talk for cow rights, but like taking it as like animal rights as a whole, that'd be like. I mean, we can't really because there's not really different species of humans. It's whether you're human or not. I mean, that'd be like, that'd be like saying, can a white person advocate for every race?
I think maybe to some extent.
Yeah, that was not the best.
I think it would be ideal if others, I mean, of course, everyone can advocate for themselves, but like I think a lot of the reason why we have child protection laws is because parents advocate for their kids.
Yeah.
Does that answer my question? Yeah.
So like
that's what I'm trying to do, advocate for the unborn and try to save them.
So a really big argument for abortion or non-abortion is like giving a voice to the voiceless, basically.
Yeah.
But again, like, how often should we prioritize that in a legal sense?
In a legal sense,
Like,
I mean,
there are, because I think humans individually are a lot of the time at odds with each other. The utilization of resources for one individual can mean the lack of available resources for another human. So like, at what point do this is gonna sound kind of messed up, but like murder doesn't happen for no reason, right?
Yeah, usually, I mean, there's always some
people kill
intent.
each other for a reason. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, even if it's a made-up reason in their own mind.
Yeah, of course. So at what point? So again, I guess this comes back to the whole human thing, but like, if the law recognizes these individuals as their own beings, should we prioritize them over, I guess, mothers and families?
We don't even like. I think that we should just value them as a start, you know, because I think, like I said, they're human life, and we don't value them at all because we kill them. So I think we should value them as a human being, not really put them above anybody, but we should at least like value them enough to say that they are a human being, that they should get a chance at life because life is a right.
And that they're entitled to. Right, and they're entitled to it.
Yeah.
Shit.
A party? Wow. Kill yourself.
How much of those? I guess. Those are people, unfortunately.
How much of what? Like, I got pain. So this is gonna be the end of the video. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'm sick. But hopefully you liked this video, me debating these woke Roblox students.